Hello, hockey fans and beloved Dallas Stars Elite Girls 13-0 fan faithful tuning in from across the globe. I'm Brody Allen. I got Brendan Elliott, and we are about to take part in scrimmage number 2 of the day for these talented ladies against the same opponent we had this morning, which is the 12UAA Tigers. They're running a pretty lean bench, those that missed this morning's game. It is a scrimmage. It's 4-on-4 controlled scrimmage. Ref just will crank the whistle when there's a freezing, and we're not going to be proceeding with face-offs, what have you. And this morning, I think the ice was a bit favored in the direction of the Tigers, wasn't it there, Brendan?
Yeah, I think those boys, for having a short bench, they really kept up with it. And, I think the girls, they struggled a bit to get in the rhythm of the 4-on-4, but I think they did find something, especially in the second period there. But, yeah, there was a couple of those boys. That's a talented team. There's no doubt. The Tigers are always going to be one of the top teams in the travel league, so.
For those that do not know, the Tigers have a reputation of being one of the strongest, if not the strongest, AA team in the DFW area. We were supposed to be broadcasting from Plano, Texas this morning. Last minute adjustment to the schedule. And here we are back at Valley Ranch. I know some of our players were coming in hot. Alan being one of them, as they were at the incorrect rink. Yeah.
So, yeah, this game, especially like you said, the Tigers having a short bench, this will really test their endurance and stamina a bit, and seeing how long they can keep the pace up before the short bench catches up with them. And also, it'd be good to see what adjustments the girls make after the first game.
This morning we ran 3 forward lines. Again, it's 4-on-4, so the forward lines were only 2 forwards and 2 defensive pairings. So we'll see if the coaches make any adjustments to the lines. See if they can find a bit more offensive prowess, if you will, for the second game of the day. Paisley Elliott had a beautiful goal on a penalty shot. Came in, swung out to the left, cut back to the right. Top corner. Great quick release on that shot. And then late in the game, Mia Isaac and Mason hit the ice, Harley Mason, on a mission. And you could tell they wanted to score. They had all kinds of offensive pressure. Mason was using her hand-eye coordination, knocked 2 pucks out of midair. As we noted earlier, probably high sticks, but the ref let it go and allowed them to hold the zone. She got a shot off, and crash in the net was Isaac, making no mistake on the rebound. So 2 beautiful goals. And refresh my memory, Brendan, who was our first goal scorer again?
I believe was that the one that went off the Tigers defenseman?
Oh, right, yes.
I can't remember who shot that.
It was Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac came into the deep corner, centered one. Happened to hit the defender. We got a fortuitous bounce, found the back of the net, and there's the 3 goals that our gals had this morning.
That's right. I'll be interested to see if Coach rolls with the same lines or if he mixes it up and tries out some new chemistry. So I can already see that Weaver and Dulac are out there together, so that's already a change from last game. So, yeah, this will be interesting.
Yeah, mixing it up it is. So, again, we've got some new faces joining this club. And we're about to do a face-off. I did get fired from camera work, so that's good news for you viewers at home. Now I can just talk and worry about the scoreboard. Tigers win the draw on control it. 72's got it. Into the zone he comes. Coming in on Shortino. Back checking though is Dulac. Lucy Jordan, the defensive partner. Bouncing puck out front. Lucy Jordan's got it. Lead pass. Tries to find Weaver. Through Weaver's feet. All the way down. Goaltender's going to play it. Picked up behind the net. Weaver forechecking. Weaver comes out with it on her backhand. Centering pass comes all the way across to Jordan. Jordan from the point. Loads one up. There's a shot. Nice save by that Tiger tender. First shot of the game for the Stars is a great opportunity. Nice puck movement there. Back in transition the other way. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers look for centering pass. That's disrupted by Shortino. Shortino kicks it up to Dulac. Dulac's going to pick that up on the half wall. She's getting harassed, but she skates by it. 2-on-1 unfolding. Dulac and Weaver. Weaver driving to the front of the net. Dulac down the left wing. Dulac centering pass, looking to find Weaver. Deflected by the Tigers. Dulac attempted a wraparound. Tigers there to break that up. Lead pass, trying to spring free his teammate there, number 5. Lucy Jordan breaks that up on point. Jordan now. She looks to dump one up. Ends up on the defenseman's stick. Bit of a fan on the outlet pass, but finds number 27. Quickly on 27 is Mason. Here comes number 5. 5. Across the other point. Tigers step up, loads one up. There's a shot. That's wide. Ends up over on the near half wall. Tigers able to hold his own. Still pressuring. 27 picks it up behind the net. Shortino's on top of him. There's a shot. Puck's loose out front. Scramble. And Adams wisely settles it down, covers it up for a whistle. And again, we don't do face-offs in the scrimmage. It's just a quick turnover. Oh, and an outlet pass picked off by the Tigers. Dancing in is number 11. Quickly there to break that up was Grahovic. We've got Gillis and Andrews on point now. Here comes Gillis. Has a look. Lead pass. Nice outlet pass by her. She's going to spring Grahovic. Grahovic down the left wing. Here's the front. Grahovic. There's a shot. Just wide. Great effort for Grahovic and a really nice outlet pass by Gillis there. Into the zone comes the Tigers. Tigers cutting toward the front. Left, right. Makes a shot. Deflected high by Adams. Puts it over into the corner. In behind the net. And off to the near corner now. Tigers in control again. Centering pass. Finds the tape. Looks to get a shot off. Tigers still loose out front. Stretching out all the way and getting a toe on it. Sammy Adams comes up with a grade A save. Well played by her. Mia Isaac up front with Paisley Elliott. Here comes Andrews. Andrews is going to bring it in. Andrews winds one up. There's a shot. Deflected off the goalie's shoulder into the near corner. Mia Isaac's on it now. She's checked. Elliott's going to help her out. In comes the Tigers. Tigers moving toward the front. There's a shot. Blocker saved by Adams. Tigers on their own rebound. Take the shot. That's deflected by Gillis. In behind the net is Gillis. Gillis looks to find Elliott. Elliott down the right wing. Along the half wall. Looking to gain the zone. Isaac now. She throws it toward the net. Tigers throw it around to the half wall. All the way in. Lucy Jordan tries to hold the zone. It kicks out, though, into the neutral zone. Jordan. She's going to bring it in. Jordan makes a good decision. Right as she came in, though, she's checked by Tiger in transition the other way. Here comes the Tigers. That kicks back. Also just realized Brody's supposed to be on shot clock as well. I'll get caught up on that here in a minute. Shots 5-2 in favor of Tigers right now. Weaver's back out there with Dulac. She's pressuring the Tigers. Weaver pushing 25 deep. 25 makes a couple moves. Back up through the neutral zone now. He throws it in deep. In behind the net, Shortino has a shoulder check. Checks out her options. Picks it up on her backhand, throws it off the wall, ends up on the point. Number 2. Tigers hold the zone, send it in deep. Centering pass. Adams sealing up that post. Puck goes into the far corner. Dulac, Jordan, and 2 Tigers in a puck battle. It spits out. 27's got it. Couple moves by 27. He throws it back in deep. Jordan does a good job pressing wide. 27 got it. Coming through the crease. Looking to make something happen. And both Dulac and Shortino jumping on him. Taking away that opportunity. Here comes Dulac. Dulac onto her backhand. Driving down the left wing. Drawing 2 defenders with her. Sends it in deep. Weaver's giving chase now. In behind the net. Pressuring. Tigers look for an outlet pass. They lead it all the way up, right onto the stick of Grahovic. Grahovic in transition. She's checked, though. Into the far corner. Jordan, she fires it around to find Grahovic. Grahovic picks it up. In she comes. Grahovic cuts back, cuts right, drives the net. Really good opportunity for her. Long lead stretch pass by the Tigers. 2-on-2, here comes 72. Backhand, forehand. Really good tracking job by Adams, but that Tiger able to dance his way in. Finds the back of the net. 1-0 Tigers. Tigers again pressing in the drive. Off the side of the net. Sealed up by Adams, though. Right out front, there's another shot. That goes wide. Another opportunity. And unfortunately, on the third opportunity, the Tigers find the back of the net again. That is the 7th shot of the period for the Tigers. And we've got 3 for our Stars. Stars did come out looking pretty good, though. 2 quick goals by the Tigers. Elliott's out there now. She's got Isaac. Isaac and Elliott, 2-on-1 unfolding. Here comes Elliott. Driving down the left wing. Cuts back. Takes the shot. Loose puck out available. Almost an opportunity for Mia Isaac to bang that home. The Tigers goalie jumped on it quickly. Gillis. She heads it up into the neutral zone. That's picked up by the Tigers. Tigers lead past the 27. 27, 10, and 25 coming in, 3-on-2. Here's a couple moves by 27. Gillis sticks with it, and Jordan comes in to help. Jordan breaks it up. Jordan's got Isaac. Isaac kicks it in. 2-on-0 unfolding. Isaac. Jordan. There's a shot from Isaac. Deflected just wide. Puck's in behind the net. And it ends up over in the near half wall. Elliott steps up now. Elliott throws it in behind the net. Goaltender. Hooking up the players of the DSE. Coming through the crease. It's the second time we've seen that. 27, lead pass up to 5. Back checking quickly, though, is Elliott and Isaac. 27 again on it now. Here's 27. Has a look, centering pass, loose puck. And it's redirected, and Adams jumps on that redirection for a whistle. Good reaction and save by her. There's the replay. Shortino to Weaver. Weaver gains the zone. Tries to push in deep. She's checked. Into support, though, Shortino. Weaver centering pass. Tries to find Dulac. Dulac's going to pick that up in the far corner. Dulac looks at her options. She's getting checked. Ends up with the puck, though. Comes out. Centering pass to Shortino. Shortino loads one up. There's a shot deflected. Bounces just high. Misses that crossbar by inches. Almost finds the first goal of the game for our Stars. Puck sent all the way back down. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers now. Stepping up, stepping in. Great blocker save by Adams. She stuck with it as that Tigers player came down from the circle. Tigers, DDD pass now through the neutral zone. Looking to gain the zone. They do. 25, drop pass to 22. He steps up now. 72 steps in, moves lefts, and snipes one top corner from a very high danger scoring position on the ice, just below the hash marks. Nice goal by that young man. Not a lot Adams could do there. Here comes Mason the other way. She's saying, my turn to show you how to snipe. Couple moves by Mason. Mason, she steps up. Backhand, forehand, throws it toward the net. She's got Grahovic with her. Here comes number 25. Grahovic back checking. Andrews is there. Andrews battling the half wall of number 10. Andrews pushes 10 deep. Centering pass. Centered out front. 72 able to bang that one home. And a really nice tic-tac-toe play by the Tigers. 17:40 left here in this first period. There's a shot by Mason. Didn't tickle. There's an opportunity for Grahovic, and she buries the rebound. And the Stars are on the board with a beautiful, hard-working shift. Mason driving in, creating some opportunity. Here comes the rebound. First one, big save. Grahovic grabs that rebound and roofs it. Nice poise by her, making sure to make that count rather than just shoveling it in. Here comes the other way. There's a shot, blockered over into the corner. Over to the half wall now. Down low, over to Gillis. Gillis, she pinches it up, tries to find Isaac. Isaac, she's looking to chip it around. Attempts to chip around, that's deflected into the bench, and we got ourselves a stoppage. Still catching up on my shots. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers driving right and wide. Bit of a toad angle. But Shortino able to recover as that young man tried to dance his way in. Shortino getting back on time. Centering pass. High slot opportunity. Back down to 27. Couple moves. Good defensive check by Shortino. 27. Gillis quickly on him. Gillis in behind the net. 27 looking to come out. Centering pass in the high slot. They kick it back down. Here comes Gillis. Gillis, she throws it all the way around. Here's an opportunity for Isaac if she her legs. Isaac and Elliott both in pursuit. Tigers throw it all the way up to the half wall, then cross ice to 25. Now 5's going to gain the zone. Coming in on Jordan and Shortino. There's the shot. Adams says, I got this. No problemo. And a nice steady save on her part. Here comes Jordan. Look to set it up. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers the other way now. Tigers driving down the right wing. Couple moves by the Tigers. And staying with it again is Adams. Good job by her. Dulac now. She tried to step up. 72's on it. Here comes the Tigers. Driving down the right wing. Driving wide. Backhands. That comes all the way through the crease. Weaver's going to pick that up. Weaver's got Dulac with her. Weaver driving down the right wing. Makes one move. Makes a second move. Here comes Weaver driving to the right. Looking to set something up. Great zone entry by Weaver and check just at the last minute there before she can get the shot off. Back the other way comes the Tigers. Tigers. Quick move. Shortino got Weaver now. Here comes Weaver. And checked by the Tigers in the neutral zone. Here comes the Tigers again. Number 5. Number 5 trying to dance. Feeds the point. Lines up the shot. Big save by Adams. Puck's loose out front. And the ref gives us a whistle. That's the second or third time that 72 is taking some liberties out front. Shortino, none too pleased. He's lipping her up.
A little bit of history with that duo there.
Yes, this morning there was a few of those. Here comes Grahovic. Grahovic drives it in deep. Grahovic. It's into the near corner. Lead pass into the neutral zone. Here comes number 11. Looks to center one. There's a centering pass deflected. Bouncing puck. And it bounces, unfortunately. Great save by Adams. Puck goes straight up, lands on her shoulder, and slides into the back of the net. 5-1 hockey game. Shots 16-7 in favor of the Tigers. Grahovic dumps it in deep. Grahovic now picks it up in the backhand. Centering pass to Mason. Mason with a shot. Good pad save by the Tigers goaltender. Back through the neutral zone. Kicks it over to Grahovic. Grahovic's got it now. Grahovic driving in, looking to cut back, looking to cut forward. There's a loose puck. And a fantastic snipe by Mason. Picks it up. Grahovic gets the zone entry, brings it in tight. Mason able to pick it up on her toe and fires one right in the corner, top shelf. Beautiful shot by Mason. Mason's been training Jordan and Jordan's goalie training. So we'll give credit to Allen maybe as an assist there for all the extra shots that Mason's getting. Nice snipe by Mason. There's a loose puck. Gathered up by Adams. Here comes Andrews now. Andrews looks to make a lead pass to Isaac. This is out of her reach. 27 up to 10. In comes the shot off the crossbar. But I do believe Adams got a piece of that. There's a shot, bouncing puck. And a good save by Adams. Puck's out front now. Number 10. He winds one up. Shoots it high and wide. That ends up in behind the net. On the half wall. Here comes 27. 27 steps up. Centering pass. Puck's loose. Shocked out of the way. Beautifully by Andrews. As that loose puck was ready to be buried. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers lead pass. Up to James. James and the Tigers. Back checking is Isaac. Jordan's there as well. Number 10 picks it up for the Tigers. There's 10s. There's a shot. And a snipe in the top corner for that number 10. Coach is saying play it. Let's roll. Got ourselves a 6-2 hockey game here. Here comes Isaac. Isaac takes a shot. That bounces wide into the near corner. Elliott now. Elliott, she winds one up. Doesn't get quite the mustard she wanted on that one. Tigers able to pick it up. Tigers through the neutral zone. Here comes number 5. Number 5 tries to get around Shortino and does. Can't tell if that was a goal or where. Oh, unfortunately, that did sneak in. Thought Adams had that. She tracked it well. Must have just snuck in that corner post there. Unfortunately, out of our camera angles, though, too, isn't it, Brendan?
Yeah, a little bit. It's all right.
Well, the scoreboard here didn't count it as a goal, so neither am I.
There we go.
That one was a goal, though. Girls not looking quite as tight defensively as they were this morning. Here comes Weaver. Weaver driving in, opportunity for her. Couple moves. Great effort by Weaver coming in, driving through 2 defenders. Just not quite able to finish. Here's a lead pass up to 72. Andrews is back checking though. Number 72 cuts across. Andrews is there. Same with Weaver. Tigers kick it down low. Number 27, couple moves. Up to the point. Back D-to-D passing. Nice passing by the Tigers. Using each other. Stepping up is Gillis. Gillis just about able to spring Weaver free. Held in by the Tigers. There's a shot. Blockered away.
There you go, girl.
By Adams. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers again. Try to find it short side high. Rifles one off the post.
Go, 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 go.
Here comes Weaver. Weaver driving down the right wing. And number 11 with the Tigers back checking to break that up. Over to the half wall now. Here comes number 10. 2-on-2 unfolding. Tigers entering the zone. 10 and 27. 10 trying to dangle his way in. Easily poke checked by Andrews though. Andrews now, she's got Mason on the outlet. There's a lead pass. Ends up all the way down. Here's an opportunity for the Tigers. They might catch on a lane change. They do. Back checking though is Graholvik. Good job by her to get back. Break that up. Mason now. She shovels it up. Tries to get it into the neutral zone. 25 from the Tigers. Able to hold it in though. Shortino gathers it up behind the net. Has a look at some of her options. Fires up a lead pass. That's into the neutral zone. Tigers doing their D-to-D passes. They kick it up along to the half wall. Here comes number 10. Driving in. Centering pass. All the way through to the far corner. Number 5's got it now. Shortino's on him, though. Shortino comes out with the puck, kicks it up to Grahovic. Grahovic has Mason with her. 2-on-2 as Grahovic drives down the left wing, gets around her defender. She's got Mason going toward the front of the net. Here comes Grahovic. Centering pass. Deflected by the Tigers defender right onto his goalie. Lucy Jordan steps up to hold the zone now. Lucy, good job by her holding the zone. Get a little help from Mason. Puck battle ensues. Tigers come out with it. Here comes the Tigers. They backhand it in. Jordan able to kick it up into the neutral zone to negate that zone entry. Back come the Tigers again. Couple moves by the Tigers. There's a shot. Blockered away by Adams. Mason trying to get it up into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Tigers, though. Mason's going to get another shot at it. She's got Grahovic. She can find the puck. She does. Sends it out to the outlet pass. Going to pick up Grahovic on the right wing. Grahovic driving down, riding right. She's getting pushed right. Cuts toward the net. Looks to cut back through. Not quite able to get the backhand on it to finish off that play. Holding the zone, though, is Isaac. She sends it down to Shortino. Isaac, good job by her. She's coming in now, looking to feed it up. Sends it up. Goaltender plays it over to his defensive partner. They try to get an exit out of the zone, and they do. Here comes number 5 with 72. 5 trying to get around Gillis. Good paddle saved by Adams. Puck's loose out front. And number 5 able to tuck it home. You know, Brendan, good majority of the goals for the Tigers have been right in that high slot with lots of time. Here comes Paisley Elliott now in the corner. See if we can create our own high slot opportunities here. Back to the point. Here comes Andrews. Andrews takes a shot through traffic. Isaac just about able to tip that home. Up through the neutral zone now. Here comes the Tigers. They're pushing in deep. Looks like we're going to have a penalty. And it's going to be against DSEG. Oh, no, we're actually giving it. Who's getting the penalty shot? Well, Brendan, I've officially figured out I can't film and talk, and I can't keep shots and talk. Apparently, I'm a one-trick pony, and that trick's not even very good. Tigers with the penalty shot coming in on Sammy Adams. Here comes number 10. You got this, Adams. Back and forth. Ooh, well tracked by Adams. But number 10 able to squeak one in on his backhand. For the 9th goal of the game for the Tigers. Lead pass by Andrews. In deep, it goes to Weaver. Weaver now. She sends it back to Dulac. Dulac. She's tripped up. Tigers back the other way. Here comes number 5 with 27. 2-on-2 unfolding through the neutral zone. Number 5 gets around Shortino. Cuts back. Takes the shot. Good shoulder shade by Adams. Ends up all the way back on the point for the Tigers now. Tigers, backhand cross-ice pass to number 5. He's wide open, steps up, makes a move. Adams tracks him in. Tigers shoot it wide. Puck ends up in behind the net. Shortino's got a moment, decides to take that moment, throws it off the wall. Oh, an awkward bounce into the high slot. Shows up, big save by Adams. There's number 5 rifled one in the high slot area. All the way down we go. Into the zone. Dulac takes a shot. Saved. Saved by the Tigers goalie. Lucy Jordan able to hold the zone. Over to the half wall. Here comes the Tigers. 2-on-2 through the neutral zone. Shortino driving number 5 wide. He pumps the brakes, spins back. Back checking though is looked like Dulac helping out. 5 still got it. trying to make a couple moves. Tripped up out front. Back the other way comes Dulac. Dulac gets it over to Weaver. Weaver, just a little out of her reach. Tries to hold up and hold his own. 27 now steps in. Tigers looking to make something happen. In comes Weaver. Weaver's checked by 27. 27 kicks it back to his point on number 2. Cross ice pass. Too many men on the ice, but that's okay. They're going to let it go. Here comes number 72, steps up. And 72 snipes one low left. Finds the back of the net. $140 left in this period. Grahovic drives in, using her strength. Tigers end up with the puck, though. Here comes the Tigers. Number 10. 10 trying to drive in. Jordan pushes him into the wall. Comes up with the puck. Good defensive play by Jordan. She picks it up behind the net. Has her head up, looking at her options. Sees her options, decides to hit Mason. Right through the skate of Mason, but Mason's back on it now. Mason pressuring. And there's a loose puck for Mason. There's a shot! Right in behind the net. Mason's going to regather up her rebound. Goaltender's well out of position. And the Stars just not able to capitalize on that opportunity there. In behind the crease. Tigers. Some D pass. Pressuring is still Mason. Mason working hard out there. Couple moves by the Tigers. They gain the zone. Here comes number 11. There's the shot. Glove saved by Adams. Cool as a cucumber and kicks it over to a defensive teammate. Here comes Gillis now. Gillis up through the neutral zone. There's the shot. That goes in behind the net. Pressuring is Grahovic. Andrews now. She steps up. D pass. Over to number 2. Back to 25. 25 tries to hit 10 through the neutral zone. 7 seconds on the clock here. 10 lead pass to 72. A little out of his reach. Andrews is going to go pick that up, and that should wind up the first period. In the books, Mr. Elliott.
Well, that one didn't go the way I was expecting. I mean, I really like the way they started the period. You know, they even though they gave up those 2 early goals, I liked the way they were playing. I liked their energy, and I feel like they kind of got away from their team game a little bit and got a little maybe frustrated. And you know, there's so much open ice out there. I think my message would be, hey, let's just all calm down. Let's play your game. Pick your head up, and let's find your teammates and let's spread them out just like they're spreading you out.
I concur, Mr. Elliott. As you said, the first 3 minutes of that period were some really good hockey by the girls. And I think the biggest difference is the Tigers' scoring opportunities. Wide open, high slot, quite a few times.
Right.
And when you got time to shoot from there, advantage shooters all day long. Well, let's see if I can improve on the shot clock and scorekeeping here for period number 2. Something about looking at my hand and trying to do the play-by-play. Apparently I can do. Reminder, these are 28-minute runtime periods. Just like this morning, we're going to have a goaltender swap. Allen's going to come in for period number 2. Adams will take a well-deserved break. She had some tough positions there. Here comes the Tigers right off the bat. Coming in. There's the shot. That's high and wide. All the way over into the far corner. Back to the point for the Tigers now. Tigers looking to load one up. That tripped by Mason, and that'll be a penalty shot opportunity. Puck's fired through the crease. All the way back to the point then. For Sales. Sales. Allen deflects that away. And we're going to see another penalty shot. Welcome to the game, Allen. 30 seconds in, and you got a penalty shot coming your way. Number 5's taking it. Allen's coming out. Looking big. Looking challenged. Here's Allen. Couple of moves. And sticks with it and shuts the door. Allen says, not today, young man, and sends it back the other way for Gerhovic. Gerhovic driving in and wide. She's got Mason out front. Gerhovic takes the shot, deflected. Nice speed and poise by Gerhovic there. Here comes number 5 again. Trying to make his way up. Number 10, 3-on-2 for the Tigers. Tigers looking to make a move. There's the shot. Allen with the save. Looking for a backhand. Loose puck in this crease. Kicked out. Comes all the way to the point. There's a shot. Blocked by Mason. Here's an off-game from Mason. Mason driving in. She's got a break. Driving down the left wing. Mason trying to settle that puck down. It's rolling. Gets the shot off, but just barely. And unfortunately for Mason, just could not get that puck to settle. And dealing with a rolling puck is not fun for any shooter. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers coming in. Tees one up. Allen. Steady. Here's the penalty shot. Allen, couple shuffles. Yeah, stuck with it. Looked like number 5 tried to go top shelf over the glove, and Allen comes up with the save. Here comes number 27. 27, driving wide. Coming across. Looking to make a move. There's a shot. Good stick by Andrews to get that shot out of there. Looks to do a lead pass. That's held in by the Tigers. Tigers stepping up. Looks to load up a pass. Felt a little light. Oh, and the rebound's picked up by 27. And he finds the back of the net for their 11th of the game. Yeah, you know, Brendan, I think you can see our defense. Here comes Andrews, actually. She's going to go first skate, trying to make something happen. Drives wide. She's got Isaac there. Throws one high. Tried to pick that top corner. Back the other way comes 27. 27, driving wide. Cuts back. Big stop. Throws it through the crease. Tracked over there is Andrews. Able to hold it in onto the half wall. Number 5 picks it up in the corner. He's got 27 out front. Gillis on 27. 5 tries to stuff it home on the side door. Allen shuts the door. Gillis pushing 5 wide. Ends up all the way back at the point for the Tigers. Now it's picked up by Gillis. Gillis tries to get it over to Isaac and does. Isaac. She's going to skate it into the neutral zone. She's getting checked by 27. She's got Elliott with her. Isaac trying to drive wide. 25 steps in there. Still has Elliott out front. Good job by Isaac to keep sticking with it as she was getting harassed. Here's Elliott now. Elliott. She steps in. Throws one toward the net. That's deflected into the corner by 25. Tigers now. Over to Jordan. Into the feet. Number 72's got it. Here comes 72 with 27. Over to 72. Allen. Oh, and another top shelf beauty by that 72. He's found that top corner a few times. Pace of play looking a little looser again here as the game goes on. 72-25. Here comes Shortino. She picks it up on her backhand. Tigers in the corner now. They get it over, but Dulac's there to just strip that. Puck's loose out front. Jordan, she throws it all the way down. Says, let's relieve some pressure. Goalie comes out to play it, and they're going to let it play. Picked up behind the net. The Tigers. Scully's interference calls are getting a little old. The first couple were funny, but any chance he sees, he's all about tripping up our players. Puck ends up on the half wall. There's number 10. There's the shot. Allen with the save. I think she lost it for a minute, but the whistle went, so we'll take it. Oh, are we getting a penalty shot again? We are. Whose penalty shot is it? Lucy Jordan gets it. Here comes Lucy Jordan. Penalty shot opportunity for the Stars. Yeah, back up, Tigers. Get on that blue line, boys. Back it up. There we go. Here comes Jordan. On the penalty shot, heads up. There's a shot, a goal. Nice play by Jordan. Get the third goal of the game. Here's a break for now for number 10. Number 10 coming back. Takes the shot. Allen with the save. Kicks it over to Shortino. Shortino, lead pass to Weaver. Weaver now. She jumps in, throws it on net. Shoveled away by the Tigers goalie. Into the corner. Looking to get it out. Shortino sends it over to Dulac. Dulac tries to cut back to the middle. That's interrupted by the Tigers. Tigers in the neutral zone. Number 5 takes his time. Decides to step up. Coming in with some dangles. Looks to make a couple of moves. Pushed wide by Andrews. In behind the net now. Allen stops the wraparound attempt. In behind the net's number 5 again. Andrews on it. All the way back to the point. Here's an opportunity for the Tigers. They tee one up. There's a shot. Allen with the save off the post. Into the corner. In behind the net now. There's a shot. That's deflected high into the far corner. Dulac on it now. Dulac and 27 in a battle. 27 tees one up. And a one-time by the Tigers on a beautiful centering pass. Allen just about there on time, but when it's coming that fast on the one-time, you got to almost anticipate those. That's the 13th goal of the game for the Tigers. Oh, another one slipped over the shoulder. Our D is getting playing a little too safe, sliding back. We're letting them slide up into that high slot area. We can close those gaps a bit sooner, and I think we'd have a much different scoreboard.
There's a little bit too much one-on-one going on, and they're winning those one-on-one battles, unfortunately. So
yeah, we're Tigers are a talented group, though, for sure. They're really good stick handlers. And I think we're giving them just maybe a little too much respect. This is where we need checking in the league. Couple big hot body checks.
Oh, well, the goalies have been checking in this game. So.
That's true. That's true. Here comes the Tigers again. Number 5 looking to dance. Poke check by Gillis. Allen with the save. Kicked into the side. Here comes Shortino now. Shortino looks for a lead pass that's deflected by Garhovic. Garhovic sends it all the way down. Picked up in the corner. Shots 44-18 in favor of the Tigers here. Tigers trying to drive in. There's a shot. Allen with the save. Off her shoulder. Traps it down. Back the other way. Here comes Mason. Mason tries to find Isaac on the outlet. That's picked off by 72. Mason checks 72, though. Here comes 25. 25, good poke check by Shortino. Puck's loose out front. I think Mason heard me on the body check, and she's flying out there and making a point of skating through some players. Change the energy a little bit. Here comes Mason again with a check. Tigers gaining the zone. Mason with her 4th check of the shift. Isaac now into the neutral zone. Back onto Jordan's stick. Jordan, one of the goal scorers here on her penalty shot. Picked up the 3rd one. Someone's lost a mitt. I'm not sure who. It looks like Jordan. Might want to get that mitt back.
Tigers player that I know it's yours in Stars.
Yeah. We got another slash. I'm not sure who's getting the penalty here. Getting a little bit chippy out there.
Two teams out nothing each other.
Everyone's a little bit tired, a little bit frustrated. They don't even know who's getting the penalty. Here comes Jordan. Jordan again. Looking for a second goal of the game. Jordan in for the shot. And it's tracked by the Tigers goalie. Makes the save. Yeah, these kids are about done with each other. Ref might need to do some things to get things under control here. Here comes the Tigers. Isaac. 27 down the left wing. Here comes 27. Looking to cut in. Allen plays it well. Seals up that post. Here comes Shortino now. Shortino, lead pass. Tries to find Isaac. That goes all the way down. Goalie's out to play it. Misplayed by the goalie. In behind the net, though. Tigers look to do a DD pass. They throw it up. On to number 2 stick. Number 2 through the neutral zone. Gets it over to 5. Close that gap, girls. Close that gap. And unfortunately, 15th goal of the game for the Tigers. Here comes Elliott now. Elliott tries to gain the zone. She's poke checked. Here's 27. On her now, girls. On him now. Gillis pushes 27 wide. That's a good job closing the gap that time. Tigers trying to dance around, and they do. Looking to make something happen. 5 driving in. Coming across, looks for a wraparound effort. Allen shuts that door on the wraparound. Here comes Elliott now. Elliott tries to find Weaver. Almost does. And Weaver not quite able to pick it up. Back through the neutral zone comes the Tigers again. Tigers. Drop pass. There's a shot. Allen tracks that. Comes up with a save. 15 minutes left on the clock here now. Here comes Andrews. Andrews trying to come through the neutral zone. Goes to her backhand. Back the other way comes 27. 27 with 5. Here's Gillis now. 27 look to drive wide. There's a shot. Centering pass. Allen tracks that. Shuts the door again. Andrews over to Weaver. Weaver now. Kicks it off the boards. Weaver tries to get around the last defender. But that's poke check by the Tigers. Tigers into the zone now. Tigers. There's the shot off the crossbar. Ends up on to Dulac stick. Dulac with some speed. Trying to gain the zone. She does. Dulac into the corner. She's got Weaver out front. Goalie's out to play it. Goalie's out.
Whoa!
This is ridiculous. Not even playing the puck.
Was that? Did it go?
The goalie did, yeah.
Kick him out, ref.
Like I said, I think these teams have had about enough of each other. And goalie comes out to play the puck and did not play the puck, just decided to lay a body check. And so Dulac gets a free shot here. Let's see. Goalie dancing around in there. Let's see if Dulac can bury one. A little bit wide. Still a live puck. Through the crease, over to Jordan. Jordan's got it now. Jordan tries to find Shortino. Shortino backhands it in deep. Ends up in behind the net. All the way back to Jordan. Jordan on the point now.
Hey!
Another penalty.
Kick him off the ice! Get off the ice!
I think the ref probably should settle this down. Or at minimum, the coach should be talking to his goalie. Here comes 27, trying to make a move. In behind the net. Back the other way comes the Tigers. Tigers, 27. Jordan pushing him wide. Driving right and right. Drives the net. Allen with the save. Picked up by Shortino. Back on number 10 now. In behind the net, into the near corner. Number 10, in behind the net. All the way back to the point. On the point, number 5. Jordan clears it out, though. Tigers are going to regroup. 12:15 in the scrimmage remaining. Lead pass to number 5. Number 5 driving in, looking for the high slot. Couple move, couple dangles. Gillis able to deflect that into the corner. 5 with another move. There's the shot. Kick just wide. Grahovic's got it now. Grahovic on her backhand. Not quite able to get it. Skates up through the Tigers player. Here comes the Tigers. Number 5, they stepped up. There's the shot off the post. All the way over to the half wall. Number 11 making some moves. They take the shot. That goes wide, way far. Ends up down into the near corner. Gillis has it now. She's got some time. Gillis kicks it off. Tries to find Grahovic and does. Grahovic's got it. Picks it up on her backhand. Comes through the neutral zone with some speed. Grahovic's got Mason with her. Grahovic through the slot. High opportunity. There's a shot and a goal. An absolute rocket from Grahovic as she skates up through the neutral zone. Shakes 2 defenders. Unloads a wrist shot. Goaltender didn't have a chance on that one. And unfortunately, I got so used to ticking scores on the other end, Brendan, I gave that to the Tigers, but I've since corrected it. Beautiful goal by Grahovic on the 20th shot of the game for the Stars. Here comes the Tigers now. Tigers regrouping. Up through the neutral zone. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers driving in. Isaac on the back check. Isaac fires it around the back wall all the way back to the point. 25 is going to pick that up at the neutral zone. 25 tries to step up. Gets around a couple defenders. Here he comes through the high slot. We're going to line one up. Allen with the save. Not the save. Allen is going to want that one back. She was in position and she paddled it right over her own shoulder into the back of the net. She will not be happy with that, but that's the way she bounces sometimes, Mr. Elliott. Here comes the Tigers again, driving down the right wing, centering pass. There's a shot. That's wide. Over to Andrews now. Andrews looks at her options, sends a lead pass. That's all the way down. Into the corner. Picked up by Isaac now. Isaac on her backhand. Looks to bring it over to her forehand. Sends it across ice. Elliott's going to get in the far corner. She's got Shortino and Jordan on point too. Elliott loads up the shot. Isaac gets her stick tossed into the corner by one of the Tigers players. Here comes Elliott now. Elliott's got Isaac with her. 72, able to chip and chase into the corner. And we're going to have a goal. Penalty shot. Not sure what they're calling here. I think they called it a goal. Here comes Isaac the other way. Isaac with a couple of moves. Takes the shot. Saved by the goaltender. I can see a whole lot of tripping going on. Unfortunately, maybe the back-to-back scrimmage, not the best deal when we're this lopsided in score. Here comes number 25. Close that gap, Shortino. Push that by wide. There's a centering pass, disrupted by Jordan. She kicks it over to the far half wall. Elliott in pursuit. Gets it up to Isaac. Here comes Isaac. Isaac's getting chased by 27. Isaac driving in, uses her body position well, skates it around. Here comes Elliott. Elliott's got it. She takes the shot, throws it into the corner. 27. Up through the neutral zone. Here comes 27, makes a move. Tigers send it back to the point. Loads one up. There's the shot, blocked by Elliott. On to Isaac's stick. Here comes Isaac. Isaac gets tripped up. Elliott's there to help though. Elliott able to hold his own. Elliott and Isaac coming in 2-on-1. Elliott, couple moves, takes the shot, deflected, bouncing pucks loose out front. Comes all the way back to the point. Unfortunately, nobody's home except for the Tigers, and they send it all the way down because the defense were on a line change. 7 minutes remaining in this scrimmage number 2. Into the zone number 5. There's the shot. That's deflected. It's actually looking more like a men's league right now. Maybe a C division. We got some tired kids. Tigers have a super short bench. Our girls are tired. 4-on-4, lots of open ice. All right, ladies, let's see if we can finish strong. Here comes Weaver. Gets it over to Dulac. Dulac with a shot. And the Tigers goalie has the answer.
Let's go.
Up through the neutral zone. Here comes Tigers 3-on-2. Unloads her shot. That's wide. Up. Back to the point now. Tigers on it. Into the corner. Tigers, number 5's got it. Tries to skate out. Pressured by Dulac. Centering pass. Allen able to track that. Gillis and Weaver roughing it up with 72. I'm about done with how many extra poke checks they want to give goaltenders. So I'm just fine with both Gillis and Weaver letting them know that's not appropriate. Here comes Dulac. Into the corner we go. Dulac picks it up. Pressuring. That's kicked around. 72 is going to get it on the half wall. Lead pass all the way through the neutral zone. Weaver's got it now. Weaver. Weaver one-on-one. Here comes Weaver. Looking to make a move. Drives wide. Gets over on the right. Weaver tries to find Grahovic, who was coming in late, and she's checked last minute. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers dragging through the neutral zone. Couple moves. Good stick by Andrews to make sure that no shots coming off there. Sales. Lead pass. Tigers. 5 tries to make a move. Grahovic's got it though now. Grahovic. She's able to poke it through. Grahovic driving down the left wing. Cuts back toward the center. Back checking. Number 2. Lead pass up to number 5. Mason back checking. Solid job by her. Not giving him space and still hassling him. Really good job by Mason there. Ends up on the point. 11. High slot opportunity. There's the shot and finds the corner for another goal in that high slot we've been talking about there, Brendan. Here comes Mason now. Mason. She's going to gain the zone. Cutting back. 27. Looks to get around Jordan. Here comes 27. Coming in on Allen. Back checking Shortino. It's Allen with the save. Jordan clears it out of harm's way. Nope. Jordan scoops that up. 27. Shoots it high and wide though. Mason. Grahovic trying to get it out of the zone. 10 makes a couple moves. Shortino there to pick it off. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers able to hold the zone. Jordan down in deep. Puck ends up in the near half wall. Back to the point. Couple moves by number 11. Looks for a centering pass. Finds the crease. Over to 27. Allen comes out and challenges. Big save by her. Here's an opportunity for Grahovic. Grahovic's going to have a breakaway. Grahovic coming down the right wing. Looks at her options. Eyes up the shot. Big save by the goaltender. Grahovic back to the high slot again. Takes another shot. That goes wide. She's got Mason there. Grahovic's going to pick it up for a third time. Tries to find Mason on a centering pass. No luck there. Here comes 27. Breaking in. 27. Good stick and back check by Jordan. 72 now. 72 tries to get around Shortino. Shortino able to pick his pocket. Still battling along the boards. Allen with the save. Waiting for one more shove. Go for it, Shortino. And that's the 60th shot of the game for the Tigers. Up to Elliott. 2 minutes left now. Elliott in the corner. Has a couple. Andrew steps up on the point, able to hold it in. Andrews has Isaac out there. There's the shot. Isaac with the rebound. Still a loose puck. Still a loose puck, and Elliott not having it.
Hey, get control! Do something!
Finally, the players are both frustrated on both sides.
Deal with it!
Ref having a conversation. Who's getting the penalty shot? Oh, 72 is getting the penalty shot. Oh boy. Here comes the penalty shot. 72 in on it. Allen tracks it all the way and shuts the door. Have a seat. 72 still on the puck though, trying to make something happen. Throws it through the crease. Probably about that point, the ref should just send both these teams off, I think. We got 47 seconds left on the clock.
Clock run.
We got another penalty shot. The Tigers are going to just keep getting penalty shots. Okay, good. Elliott gets one. I was going to say it. They don't even know who's getting it. Get back on that line, boys. Stop rolling puck. Stop rolling. Come on, Elliott. There it is. Rebound. You got it, girl. Elliott came in. Fires one up. We got 15 seconds left on the clock. 72 is just going to hold it, literally. And apparently the ref's going to say that's okay. Picked it up. Yeah. I think that'll do her, guys. Well, Brandon, let's pull some positives out of this.
Positive, it's over.
There you go. Hey, that's a start in one. You know what? That's a highly talented Tigers team. They're really good stick handlers, really good at dangling that puck. Not what our girls are used to seeing. And then when I was talking about our defense getting a little deep, when you have talent like that against you, you end up giving them probably a bit more respect than they need. And Tigers took advantage of that. They're a talented group. So fortunately, this isn't a team that we would be playing mid-season. Fairly disappointed with their coaching staff, actually, particularly around their goalie's behavior. And I think it got a little bit ridiculous how much he was interfering with our players. And at some point, you actually need the coaches to get that in realm, not the refs to get that in realm.
Well, that will not come from a Tigers coach, I can promise you that.
So, fair enough. Fair enough. Goaltenders had their work cut out for them today. I do think both of them had some highlight reel saves, all things considered, because almost everything was high-danger shots. And we got over 60 on the shot clock. And the good news is our girls will be able to have their first practice together here coming up soon. And I think they've got 7 practices before we go to our opening tournament, all-girls tournament in Florida. And we'll be broadcasting to you live from Florida. And we look forward to that. Anything to add, Mr. Elliott, before we sign off?
No. I got nowhere. That was out of control at the end. I don't know that anybody gained anything from that at the end. But sometimes those kind of games, though, can be galvanizing for the team. You know, people sticking up for each other. So
I was just going to say, that's what I was just going to take it as. At least we had some girls sticking up for one another and not dealing with crap. So some camaraderie there. We'll call that a win. Selfishly, personally satisfying. Alan having a big save on that last shootout on 72. So, all right, folks, we look forward to broadcasting to you all season. We'll get some improvements to this and have a great day.
Okay, bye.